Hey guys, it's Leah and I'm back with another video for you guys. This video is something that I really wanted to make for a while, and if you saw in my what I got for Christmas video, you saw that I got a Naked 3 palette. Now, I know from previous, not experiences, but reading online that there are a lot of fake Naked palettes made by people from China, people from other countries, or people who are just trying to fool people and buy a bad, cheap, fake product. So I wanted to make you guys a video comparing the two. Now, like I said before, I got the real Naked 3 palette for Christmas, and I am so thankful for that. It's one of my favorite things. I use it almost every day. And then I decided to buy a fake one, and I believe I got this for about $13 offline. I can't remember the exact website, but I did buy it offline. So I just wanted to make this video for anyone who may be looking to buy a Naked 3 palette, or who may have bought a Naked 3 palette and you're questioning whether or not it's real. In this video, I'm actually going to compare the physical packaging and how the palettes look to each other, and then I'm going to actually put them on my eyes to show you the differences. So without further ado, let's get right on into the video. I want to talk about the actual physical differences between these two palettes. The first thing that I noticed, if they were just sitting on a counter or something, is the color differences in the packages. This one is the real one and this one is the fake one. And definitely the fake one looks grayer than the real one. The real one looks a little bit more tan or pink. And otherwise they are the same size and pretty much the same design. However, something that I do notice is if you set the palettes down like this on a counter, and then you look at kind of the spine of the palette, you notice on the real one the words Urban Decay are upside down, and on the fake one they are right side up. Wait. Yes, I was right. So on the real one, the words Urban Decay actually come upside down. On the fake one, they are right side up. So that is a thing that I do notice, but I wouldn't notice if I didn't have them right next to each other. Also with these two palettes is by holding them, the real one is definitely heavier than the faker one. Another thing that I noticed is actually physically opening the palettes. The real one is a lot easier to open and a lot smoother to open and shut, whereas the fake one, I wouldn't necessarily say it's easier to open, however, it does take a little bit, however with the fake one, I wouldn't necessarily say that it's harder to open. However, when you do open it, it feels kind of childish and not professionally made, and all I can think of is like a child's thing of makeup. And also, on the inside, the actual plastic part, I don't know if you can tell, but I can definitely tell. You should be able to tell too, that also when you open it and you just let it open, the differences between how far they open are great. This one opens almost fully flat, whereas this one, it stays upright. Also with the inside of the packages, you can tell that the plastic is two different colors. And that's definitely a big giveaway. The fake one seems to be more orange, whereas the real one is more brown and more tan and stuff like that. Alright, so I look kind of ridiculous right now because I took off all my eye makeup so I could test out the two different eyeshadow palettes for you. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the real one on my left eye and the fake one on my right eye. And I'm going to show you guys that process so I can like talk about it while I'm doing it. So to keep both eyes starting with like the same foundation, I guess you could call it, I'm going to be using the NYX Proof It Primer. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that on my eyes. Alright, so now that I have that on my eyes, I'm just going to go ahead and use the real one first. And I'm going to be using the same colors from the palette, so that way there are no variables in this. So to start off, I'm just going to take this second shade here. I believe it's called, I can't really see right now because I'm staring at a bright light. but I'm going to be taking the second shade in the palette and putting that all over the inner 2/3 of my lid. Alright, so now that I have that color on the inner 2/3 of my lid, I'm going to be taking the 5th color in the palette and putting it kind of on the outside. And I'm just going to kind of drag that in towards my lid, and then I will blend it better in a moment. And then to add a little bit more definition to my eye, I'm going to take the 4th color from the right and blend that on my crease and into the corner of my eye. I'm noticing that a little bit definitely goes a long way with this palette, and I don't want it to be too pigmented, so I'm making sure to just very lightly pick up the color. And then to finish off the eyeshadow look, I'm just going to be taking the same 3 colors that I used and smudging them on the bottom of my eye. So now that I've done the eyeshadow on this eye with the real palette, I'm going to do the eyeshadow on this eye with the fake one. Like I said, I'm going to be using the same colors, or the same corresponding colors that I used on this eye on this one. So once again, we're just going to start off by taking that 2nd color and putting that all over the inner 2/3 of my eyelid. I'm noticing already that this palette definitely is not as pigmented as the real one, which is okay if you want to work with it a little bit more. And I'm also noticing that this brush that comes with the palette is not very soft, and it kind of hurts, so especially to people like me who have sensitive eyes, it might not be a very good idea to use, especially this blending brush is really, it feels like jagging. And then to finish off my makeup look, I'm going to put on some eyeliner and mascara on both eyes. So this is the finished look with both palettes. Like I said, this one is the real palette and then this one is the fake one. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but the colors are pretty similar. However, the fake palette, you really need to use a lot of product to get the same pigmentation that you would get from the real palette just using a normal amount of products. And also what I noticed is this eye is definitely less shimmery than the real palette, which if that's not something that bugs you, then by all means, I don't know why that would be much of a problem, but if you really want the authentic Naked 3 shimmers and colors, then I definitely would buy the real one instead. And also a thing that I'm noticing is the eye with the fake palette on it is already kind of starting to feel irritated, and I'm allergic to something that's in cheap brands of makeup, like the makeup that you get at Five Below. I remember I got a palette once and my eyes would itch and water all day. So that just might be a me thing, or maybe it's something for people with sensitive eyes. So I definitely would steer away from this if you're worried that it would cause irritation. And I definitely would not want any of you to have problems with this and your eye, because vision is something that's kind of important. Overall, the first impressions of the differences between these two, how they look actually, I'm not too shocked by a difference. However, I worry how if I would wear this for a while, I worry that it would crease. So that is it for this video, and I really hope it helped you guys out somewhat, and I really hope that this was informative to anyone who's watching. If you're not already subscribed and just happened to stumble upon this video, feel free to click that big red button down below and subscribe to my channel. It's free, don't worry. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and let me know down below if you've had any bad experiences with the Naked palettes and the fake ones online. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Your name sounds so good.